Tennessee beat Charlotte 14-3 on Saturday. Blake Topmeyer with Mike Wilson and John Adams of the News Sentinel. John, I think closer game than we expected. Is that a concern for Tennessee or not really?
Oh yeah, I think it's a concern for Tennessee. I know Charlotte had a 6th ranked defense against the run, but look at its schedule. It's playing in Conference USA, and it just totally destroyed Tennessee's running game. It had no running game. Tennessee managed 14 points. UMass scored 49 on this defense, and I think App State had 45.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Mike, what was your biggest takeaway from the day, and then also some bright spots that you saw from Tennessee today?
We'll start with some bright spots. I thought Dominic Wood-Anderson was a bright spot. I thought Jarrett Garantano played pretty well, completed most of his passes at least. Not a lot of yardage, but played pretty well. Certainly the defense. I mean, the defense was very good, and that's the only reason Tennessee won this game, because the offense was bad, and that's what you have to look back to, is how bad that offense was. And I think the glaring issue remains what we know. It's the offensive line. The offensive line is terrible. It's been bad all year. It was bad last year, but at least they ran the ball a little bit last year with John Kelly. But I mean, they can't get a run game going. They had 0 rushing yards at the half against this team, and as John said, they have a highly ranked run defense, but Tennessee should have been able to move the ball on this team.
Yeah, going into Tennessee's final drive, it had negative yardage on the ground, finished up with 20 yards rushing, but wasn't looking good for most of the game. John, I wrote after the game, was this a case of Tennessee overlooking Charlotte, or was it more just a battle of mediocrity and Tennessee winning a game of 2 average teams? I sort of tend to think it's the latter. I don't know that this is a case of Tennessee overlooking Charlotte. I think this is just sort of who Tennessee is.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is. I don't see how Tennessee could overlook anybody. I mean, Jeremy Pruitt said as much this week leading up to the game. I don't give Tennessee's defense probably as much credit because Charlotte had poor quarterback play, and not much speed at all on offense. They couldn't really threaten Tennessee's pass defense. They were so lacking in speed. So I really think Tennessee's got offensive and defensive concerns going forward in these last 3 games.
Yeah, it's a good point with the quarterback play because Charlotte was playing its backup quarterback, Evan Sheriffs. Mike, does this, so resetting things, Tennessee's got 4 wins. They need to win 2 out of 3 to make a bowl game. Does this affect your outlook in those final 3 games at all?
No, I think there are losses anyway, and I thought there'd be losses going into this. I think Vanderbilt's the only one Tennessee has maybe a 50-50 shot of winning. I think Kentucky's going to have no issue moving the ball on Tennessee. I think their defense is going to give Tennessee nightmares. I mean, that's a pretty good Kentucky defense. I think Missouri might score as many points against Tennessee as anyone. But Vanderbilt's potential, but I don't know how this team goes and wins 2 out of 3 at this point. I mean, this is about as lackluster performance as you could have seen from a team against a pretty average opponent today at best.
Yeah, I'm with Mike. I think Tennessee goes 1-2 down the stretch to finish 5-7. John, what's your prediction for the final 3 games here?
Yeah, pretty much that. I mean, in preseason, I thought it could be a 6-6 team. Now I think it looks more like a 4-8. I think it very easily could lose on all 3 of these games.
Well, Tennessee did win tonight, 14-3 over Charlotte. For all the coverage of the game, go to GoVolsExtra.com.